Welcome back to Sharp Cinema. Today, for week 28 of, 52-2023. We're on 28-52-2023. And you know what you're watching tonight? Or you should track down to watch tonight? You need to watch something with a brilliant battle between good and evil. And just... it is the only film directed by Charles Laughton. And it stars Robert Mitchum, Shelley Winters, as well as, some of these actors that are in this. You have Lillian Gish, who many people might know from many silent films, including Birth of a Nation. Like, seriously, she's been around for everything. James Gleason, Billy Chapin, Sally Jane Bruce, Don Bideau. But yeah, this particular... It's based off of a novel by Davis Grubb, and it is brilliant. Now, this film, the cinematography is astounding. The way it uses its atmosphere and the way it's shot, just so much symbolism in it. And the lines in here, the acting, Robert Mitchum just chews up the screen. There's a reason why, it's The Night of the Hunter. Okay, that's the movie, The Night of the Hunter. And, Guillermo del Toro says there's a shot in this movie, I know what shot he's talking about, that del Toro has been trying his entire life to make something as beautiful as that. And he says he will never succeed. William Friedkin, or however you pronounce it, the guy that directed The Exorcist, believes this to be the most terrifying movie he's ever seen. Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing. Do the Right Thing has a very overt homage to a scene in this film. Oh man, there's a reason why this film. I think if I remember correctly, I've heard really good things about this film from people that I respect. So I picked it up because, it was half off, and because normally that Blu-ray from Criterion's like $50. That said, $50 is still worth it. This is a really good movie. I've seen it maybe 5 or 6 times already. Since I've got it, I've seen it with family, but I've also seen it multiple times, and with the commentary and all the other stuff there, because I saw it once just to see it, and then I watched it again with subtitles to make sure that I wasn't hearing things incorrectly. But yeah, and then I watched it again with commentary. Then I watched it again just for good measure. Then so maybe I've seen this I've seen this 7 or 8 times. It's such a good film. I got my money's worth out of that. Let's pretend a movie ticket is $10. You see a movie you have to look at it in that regard. And I recommend this. I haven't even touched all the special features on this release. The Night of the Hunter is a very simple story about missing money, 2 kids who know where the money is, and a vicious criminal who's chasing after them, essentially, to find out the location of that money. And then the people that either protect them or fail to protect them. In this particular movie, it's got a thing where there's kind of a wisdom and honesty to children and to people who have no ill intent, or who don't, or do. You never know. Can't really know who to trust in that. But, no, this movie is brilliant. It's the only film this director did, and it was critically panned by critics and moviegoers because I feel it was mismarketed. Also, there's some kind of heady symbolism in part of this, where you get the feeling that if you're one of those people that follows a lot of those conspiracies about Hollywood, you'll see and notice much of the symbolism in here right off the bat. You're like, oh, this isn't just about this, is it? Anyways, I recommend this movie. It is brilliant. Series of Unfortunate Events kind of takes a little bit from this. But yeah, go watch it. It's unique, but also riveting from start to finish. There are some brilliant sequences in here, and the use of the music, and just, if I did like a film class, I would be like, watch this film. Let's talk about like the golden triangle and and like the little spiral and like cross hatching your screen and where things are, and this movie is gorgeous. This movie is well made. This movie is well acted. And this movie is beautiful and brilliant and brutal, and everything turns out in such a satisfying way that there was the time of movie going before seeing The Night of the Hunter, and then there's a time of movie going after seeing The Night of the Hunter. Go see this movie, then come back over here and tell me what you thought.
Morning, Maya.